A major reason people who would have loved to have their own garden don't is because of space. Population explosion has increasingly reduced land space. Due to this, high-rising buildings are erected to take care of accommodations, leaving little or no space for gardening and other extracurricular activities. Welcome to your YouTube channel. Remember, you are the original of yourself. There is no duplicate of you anywhere in the world. So, are you a lover of gardens and you wish you could have one each time you remembered your country home? But of course you are now in the city and the luxury of large land mass is no longer tenable. Worry no more, because I am about to show you top 7 veggies you can grow in a small space, no matter your living arrangement. One of the ways you can outsmart space constraint is to grow your veggies in containers. Yes, any container of any shape and size will do the magic. Virtually any vegetable or herb can be grown in a container if the container is large enough for it. Herbs and greens can grow in small pots or hanging baskets. Fruiting plants, such as tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers, work best starting at 5-gallon containers or larger ones. You can easily start your own sustainable garden in small spaces such as your backyard, a balcony, or a patio. Even if you don't have a lot of space, there are plenty of plants that will thrive in small boxes or pots. As long as you have a pot, some dirt, water, and sun, you can grow some tasty foods. And trust me, there is an inner joy that comes with picking your vegetables in your own garden, fresh and natural. One of the rules of thumb for small spaces is to choose vegetables that grow vertically. Growing a sustainable garden doesn't cost a lot either. You can reuse items like pantyhose and drink cups to keep your plants thriving. So hang in there, and I will give you the details of the top 10 veggies you can grow in small spaces. Number 1. Chard. Chard is a leafy green that is equally beautiful and nutritious. Another plus is that chard grows like a weed and is therefore well suited for small spaces. Cut a few leaves from the mother plant and more leaves will grow back. Swiss chard can be eaten raw or cooked. The fully formed leaves will be ready to harvest about 10 to 12 weeks after sowing, but late summer sowings may take a little longer. Cut individual leaves as you need them, and the plant will keep producing new growth. Number 2. Eggplant. Eggplant is one of the most popular veggies for a small garden. The name eggplant developed in the United States, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada because the fruits of some 18th century European cultivars were yellow or white and resembled goose or hen's eggs. These beautiful vegetables are perfect for healthier meals. You can use eggplants as a meat replacement in rice and pasta dishes. Oriental eggplants have a slender shape and grow well in pots, which means you can grow them inside throughout the winter. So, if you are cutting down on meat intake and you are scouting for an alternative, look no further. Eggplant is your ally. Number 3. Squash. Summer and winter squash grow best in fertile, well-drained soil containing high amounts of organic matter in areas of full sun. Set 2 or 3 summer squash plants 4 to 6 inches apart in the mound. Water gently with a watering can or gentle spray of a hose immediately after planting. If you grow it vertically, it will do nicely in a small garden and still produce plenty at harvest time. Number 4. Bell peppers. Bell peppers grow up rather than out, so they're the perfect candidate for a pint-sized garden plot. Smaller pepper varieties also do well. Tuck them into your landscaping where they'll look ornamental, or grow them in pots on your patio. Bell peppers can be found in a rainbow of colors and can vary in flavor. China is the world's largest producer of bell peppers, followed by Mexico, Turkey, Indonesia, and the United States. Number 5. Pole beans. Train pole beans up a pole or trellis, and your bean plants will give you a huge and long pods harvest in the tiniest of spaces. Push the seeds 1 inch and lightly brush soil over them. Water after planting until the top 2 to 3 inches of soil are damp. Germination should take place in 8 to 10 days. Number 6. Mint. The U.S. produces 70% of the world's peppermint and spearmint. To grow mint, plant a small seedling or rooted sprig in fertile soil where it can receive morning sun and partial afternoon shade. If you're planting multiple seedlings, plant them 6 inches apart to give them plenty of growing space. It's best to plant in containers or it will take over your garden. Number 7. Dill. Dill is a self-seeding plant with feathery green leaves. It is used most commonly in soups and stews or for pickling. Dill was mentioned both in the Bible and in ancient Egyptian writings. Sow seeds in small spaces and place them 1/4 inch deep. Old wives' tales recommend boiling dill in wine and then inhale the fumes to cure hiccups. Number 8. Lettuce. Like you must be aware by now, lettuce is the base of a vegetable salad. It takes up the greater percentage of what goes into your vegetable salad, and the good news is that you can grow it in a small space. All you need to do is to plant the bottom chunk you usually throw away when you chop your lettuce, and you see them sprouting within days. Do I need to remind you again that lettuce is full of vitamins and essential minerals for your system? Number 9. Spinach. You cannot have enough of this green leafy vegetable. It is common almost in every culture and race. Like other vegetables already mentioned, you can grow spinach in a small space either in pots or the small land space beside or behind your house. And you are as good as another gardener trying to add value to the society by eating healthy food. So go on, get some seeds, and you are good to go. Number 10. Tomatoes. Yeah, the king of them all. Not that it is better than all the other vegetables, but it is in high demand. And there is virtually no culture or race that do not have one thing or another to do with tomatoes. So plant some different shapes in your small space and give your garden a radiant look. That's it for today's video, and hope you have enjoyed the discussion so far. I will be here every day of the week to give you information on growing your own veggies. Please subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit the notification bell so you will be the first to know when I upload another video for you. Also, click the like button and give a thumbs up. And don't forget, you are the original of yourself. There is no duplicate of you anywhere in the world.